Can any of you guys think of a game that after all these years you keep coming back to? A game that hasn't died yet just because it was only following a trend or because the developers did not listen to its community. There's not a lot of games that come to mind when I say this, at least for me. Not a lot of games that has a steady player base with frequent updates and that keeps getting bigger and better every single year. There's a special one out there that I feel a lot of people still haven't played or simply left because, well, there's other things to play and they haven't looked back. I think it's time we change this. Welcome to the new Showdown experience with Tide of Shadows. Now, if you haven't even played or heard of Showdown, it is basically one of the games that made extraction projects popular. It's the starting point of so many games that we're seeing today, but the thing Hunt has that many others don't is its loyal community and the constant updates that keeps making it better. It is one, if not the best time to jump into this game as we speak, and if you haven't noticed yet, or simply haven't played it, Tide of Shadows is Crytek's best and biggest event that almost ever happened to Showdown. Not only does it make the game more fun and terrifying, it also marks the beginning of a much broader and exciting future, adding gameplay elements that people have always wanted, and thus creating tons of possibilities for future updates. This video right here is sponsored by Crytek, and you can go and check out the game by using the link right below this video. Thanks a lot to them for reaching out, but let me tell you that this doesn't influence my opinion of this game at all, because this is what we've wanted from the beginning. This is what this game needed, and they gave it to us in such a cool way. The colossal alligator Rotjaw is searching for its next prey, which are you, the players. The thing is, Rotjaw cannot be found in a compound, just waiting for you to come in and start the fight. No, instead she guards her water territories out in the open, waiting for anyone to get in the water. This already completely changes the experience of the game, because now we're scared to go into the water alone, or in teams as well, because this thing is lurking around, and it could be almost anywhere. It almost kills you in one shot as well, so it is a very hard boss as well as being very sneaky. It makes the maps, the atmosphere, and the combat much more immersive and terrifying in my opinion. It is an amazing experience, so let's get right away into what this new update gives us, and there is quite a lot. Now, first of all, of course, we're gaining a new wild target, which again is Rotjaw, a giant female alligator that can crush 3 men in the blink of an eye and keeps its territory in the bayou, looking for flesh of careless hunters. It is a first in Hunt to find a boss that's again not in a compound. Finally they did this. It just makes the game more like a PvEVP game instead of just a PvP game and some bosses in a compound somewhere. Just like all boss targets, Rotjaw can be banished after defeating her, which is broadcast to all hunters on the map, and they'll all be coming for you, but this time in different environments than before, which makes for some really intense action. The banishment of Rotjaw will take half the time of a boss target banishment, and it will yield a single bounty token. The devs also introduced a new wildcard condition, which is a new environmental hazard that is said to be a game changer that will challenge your vision and ability to hear. In a semi-random pattern, heavy rain will come in to obscure your view and make it harder to hear gunshots or even enemy footsteps. After a couple of minutes, things will revert to being a little bit more normal. During the light rain phase, hunters have much more visibility and less noise around them and will find themselves back in classic hunt situations until the heavy rain returns. You've got new weapons and consumables like the drilling, which is a long-barreled underslung shotgun that's very powerful, and we also have the railroad hammer, which is designed to hammer railroad spikes into people's tracks. They've also made significant quality of life changes and updates throughout the world, like for example crows taking off when they become exposed to heavy rain, animals like ducks, cage dogs, and chicken having reduced perception, and things like that. It's just little details like these that makes again the experience much more more immersive and better. It's great to see how much this game has evolved. Crytek has been actively supporting On since its release, continually adding new content, improvements, and addressing community feedback. Over the years, the game has seen significant updates, including new maps, monsters, weapons, game modes, and again more quality of life enhancements. This commitment to evolving the game has helped enhance the overall experience and keep the player base engaged. With this, they fostered a strong connection with the community, actively listening to player feedback and putting it in the game. They have implemented balance changes, bug fixes, and new features, a lot of them based on community input, ensuring that the game evolves according to player preferences. Again, there's no better time I think to jump into this game. Now please enjoy these gameplay moments and subscribe for more just like this.